very, very similar to what you see now. In all fairness, like he had such a fearlessness as a 13-year-old, and such a confidence, his self-belief and confidence was like no other, really. I mean, you'd see him demanding the ball off big characters in the group, like under 16 players. You wouldn't normally see that from a young lad coming into the group. They'd be quite timid and reserved, but Jude was so demanding. He was that desperate to win the game and be the best player on the pitch, even at such a young age. He wouldn't matter to him what age group he was with or who was around him. He would still be that demanding youngster that we see now, you know, and that was just his desire to be the best player there was on the pitch. But yeah, I mean, it's a great story of how he's gone on to develop. Obviously, we saw him; he was with us at such a young age, where you know there was bits to his game that he still needed to improve on, and I'm sure he'll tell you that. But yeah, his character and that he's matured so well. You know, I think there was certainly times in the under 16s where you know he pushed the boundaries. And Mike Dodds will agree with that, and Jude will agree with that. Like any other youngster would, they always push the boundaries at times. And but you know, he's on the right path. He's on the right path, and he's developed nicely into one of the world's best players now, hasn't he? No, you're probably right in saying that. As far as I can remember, obviously going back to Jude as the 13-year-old and being in the 16s, I don't think there has been too many difficult times for him, you know. But that's the thing with him, and I think we're all seeing that now. No matter what you throw in front of him, what challenge you throw in front of him, what obstacle, he always seems to smash through that obstacle. So, for example, you know, many would say, "Well, that's tough, isn't it? A 13-year-old playing under 16s. You sure about that? He's not quite physically ready." But he would break that barrier. Then it would be the next one. Under 18s football. Are we sure he's ready? You know, there's going to be older players than him, and is it going to be too much to take on? Again, he would smash that barrier, and he's continued to do that, and he's doing that now in the World Cup. Whatever you throw at him, he's able to deal with and take it to the next level. And it's like to me, looking from the outside now, it's like he's just hungry for the next challenge. What else can you throw at him? And I'll tell you now, he'll be able to deal with it. There's one memory that will always stick with me. It was pre-season at the time, and it was a head tennis tournament, but a 1v1 head tennis tournament. So we had a number of different nets set up. You win the game, you get promoted to you go up the pitches. You lose the game, you go further down the bottom. And obviously, being a staff member, I thought I'd position myself on the top pitch to start with. So initially, I was beating most of the youngsters as I'd like to think I would be in a pro that had just dropped out the game. And then see Jude starts making his way up to the top pitch, and we start having a rally, and next thing he goes 1-0 up, 2-0 up. I thought, okay, maybe this is just me. I'm having a bit of an off day. So I get relegated, come back up to play him again. He beats me again. Get relegated, come back up, beats me again. So I think he beat me like 3 times in a row, and he was crowned the head tennis king for that particular day. But I don't think anyone else will remember it, but I certainly haven't forgot it. And the last time we met up, when we went for food, there was Jude and his brother Job and a number of the staff. I did say to Jude, I went, I'm waiting for that rematch to hopefully get my own back. But I think the way things are looking, I don't think I stand no chance. If I couldn't beat a 13-year-old Jude Bellingham, I definitely can't beat the Jude Bellingham that we see now.
Yeah.